Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 107.
Pitch on the way. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now the 2-0 home. Grounded to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Haven Smith.
Settling in now, Haven Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. One strike now from Archer. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Yanks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 9-3. The Cleveland Indians hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. The Marlins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 1-0. The Phils put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-3. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 1-0. The Nationals combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. The Athletics have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. We are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits.
Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. He is out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Scooped up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom. And that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Stepping in, number 19. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on the board takes care of him, and the inning is over. A righty from the state of Ohio will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ
LeMahieu. Ball and no strikes. And Dan B-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1. lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Into the box now, Giancarlo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Looking tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Wind up and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Look of that straight changeup.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 2 hits and 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And a swing and a miss of the pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Davis is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
1 ball.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Davis is retired to kick off the inning.
Piscotti.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotti. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2 the count. Now here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, Lázaro Armenteros. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 9 homers and 23 driven in. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, He probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
Sean Murphy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball well outside. One and one. Here it is. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Armenteros over at second. Villarreal at first. 2 out in the inning. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Still 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A's strand a couple. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Count 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Miguel Andujar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Bassett is the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff who won't beat himself. He'll make the put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1
Bases are
strike.
empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron
1
Judge.
and 2.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus.
1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Semien, California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds,
1
you
ball,
have to grind for
2
everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Number 19 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Runners off for second. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
This is in the air out to right. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for Oakland, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So striding in, Luke Boyd, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. Wind up and the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first down. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Sanchez.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Strike one to start the at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out towards shallow right. Armenteros in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Set for the start of the inning. Bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Got it 1 away.
The first baseman,
so with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Masahiro Tanaka.
Digging in to try it again, Lázaro Armenteros. He singled his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Down the way, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
It's down into left center for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Kevin Villarreal. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Comes set, the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in, and nothing to cover a 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done. That's the way to do it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Nope.
He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 home. Hits this one hard the other way. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you check out the Yankees leaders, you can see he's currently in 4th place in that department. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw in time. The side is retired. The Yanks lead 1. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Sean Murphy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that misses 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind it, count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Stepping up now, Luke Boyd hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Nope,
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. One and one.
1 ball, 1
Hey,
strike.
this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in and looking for more. Number 19 is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman. A swing and let the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch from him.
Chris Davis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. On to first, the double play. One hit's all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The A's lead this one 1-0. Digging in, Gary Sanchez to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he sets him down swinging. Gary Sanchez will come the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Wind up and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Count is 1 and 2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That ball is foul.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Riding in, Lázaro Armenteros. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hard ground ball to third. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 31. Kevin Villarreal.
Now at the plate, Kevin Villarreal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ready for another shot now. Sean Murphy going to strike that victim twice in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hit to third. Andahar brings it in. Throw on the board takes Carolyn, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The A's lead it 1-0. Last half of the seventh here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
The batter, the designated hitter,
One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses inside 1-0. One out, nobody on. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Squared that one up just a little late.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Laureano is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Next from Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks, the throwing center, makes the play, 1 out.
The bat, number 10.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. In now, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. 2-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And right into the shift. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The pitch. Liner toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Number 19 stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
He'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're on top 1-0. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. A couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Line hard to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in now, Luke Boyd. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Line drive to left. Villarreal will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now. He's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Chris Davis next to bat. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And a late swing and a foul ball. Almost took it out of the catcher's glove. That was coming in hot. 0-2, here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch-out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers, smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Steven Piscotti is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. On the season, Piscotti is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Down and away, ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a big moment in the ball game here. Lázaro Armenteros, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
And this is off the corner and low.
Yep, 1-0.
Ball one. One-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
And that's what speed does for him. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with a speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Villarreal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And there he goes toward second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's one run on one hit, one Yankee error, and no one left on base. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the ninth inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie.
Last chance for the Yankees. Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Liam Hendricks takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. At the plate, Gleyber Torres. No balls and 1 strike. Hendricks has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and over that time he's compiled a sparkling ERA at exactly 1.5. Fouled away. Hendricks, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so and he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Bassett earned his 9th win of the year. James Paxton settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 3 hits.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the A's pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-0. With the victory, it brought their win streak to 13. Lance McCullers Jr. collected his 8th win overall as the Astros were winners over the Rays 3-2. Jimmy Nelson won his 5th game out of the bullpen as the Twins pushed past the Angels 4-1. The Mariners put up 6.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. The Athletics try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He will lead this one off today.
For Oakland, the center fielder, number 22.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat. But a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box, number 19. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a two-out single. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running, hit high and deep to right center. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Alex Cobb gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bats can win this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Cobb gets the sign. Here it comes. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Chris Davis next to bat. He has meetings with Tanaka. He's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally, an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And look out, as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back.
Well, no one really likes getting punked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Lázaro Armenteros comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ran one in there. This is hit on the ground towards second. One there on the point, and inning-ending double play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on the heels.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Second pitch, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy.
And the invitation from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. They'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike one. Fouled away. Voigt swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts, and interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Austin Allen is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Kevin Villarreal. And you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach to the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Villarreal is on his way home. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Appeared to be a risky try for the plate on that play, but our show track technology shows us here it was his great wheels that made all the difference. Would have been a completely different outcome if it weren't for the impressive top speed turned in by the runner. Now, Marcus Semien as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tyler Flowers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Flowers, once an Atlanta Brave, was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for all offseason.
So one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Cobb's ready. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Davis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, number 19 as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 19.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 0-1 delivery. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder of the 2, Chris Davis.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And that will bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
The 1-0. Is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Ball, that's it now.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. Standing in, Stephen Piscotti.
Number 25, Stephen Piscotti.
First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Piscotti, California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now ball and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, Torres.
First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's a ball. Hey!
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cold strike, 0-2. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit sharply on the ground. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Now batted, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. So watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Another full count pitch home, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him, and the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Luke Voigt is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Plate now is the designated hitter, Lázaro Armenteros. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Standing in now. Allen. Line hard toward right center. Hicks arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 31.
Now to the plate, Kevin Villarreal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had opportunity for in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find the way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Left side. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. About to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You see that swing right there. You know what that tells me, boys? but this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Ready now, Marcus Semien, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 19.
So coming to the plate, number 19, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And Gord will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they lead it 1-0. Bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish, as they did.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. We start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. Bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's set. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 25, Stephen Piscotti.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotti, the next to hit, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
0-2 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now that's designated hitter, Lázaro Armenteros.
Stepping into the box, Lázaro Armenteros. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing, and how about this? A third straight fly ball out to center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead here. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Ben Heller will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. So now to the plate, Austin Allen. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. The A's get a run on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Hit hard to third. Throw on the first, in time, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge brings the second out at the bottom of the 7th. Is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at 3rd. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And when he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Villarreal. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Villarreal.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Into the box, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. Great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think that he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Marcus Semien is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is guaranteed waiting.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
It's never a good look to strike out look, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Number 19 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. Line hard toward right center. Hicks is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time out.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone!
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Bob Melvin now out of the open dugout. And he's a signal to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a one-run lead. Ready with the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty B, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Soft grounder left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Wendelken has over 40 innings on his line so far. During that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than 1 base runner allowed per inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball. He didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it over the wall.
And now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Joaquin Soria takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. As a look, now the pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gap to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the...
And hang on, he's out. Gun down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Alvin Hawley is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Into the box now, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready, here's the first offering. Popped him up. Stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotti. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Nothing to add here in the Oakland 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail here. Liam Hendricks comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 15.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Labor Torres sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. They're set with the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man in. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 now. The count now at 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Aaron Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down to strike. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the ninth inning, and then you give a back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling me?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, Hero, is to get that 1, 2, 3, ninth inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the ninth inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
It has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Flying towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started.
You know, Hero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock from that big spot.
Ball and a strike now. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing the strike with that get me over.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer. And David Sosby takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Caleb Hamilton is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
A defensive team for the
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lazaro Armenteros so far 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a line drive. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now back.
At the plate, Austin Allen. He singled his last time. Set and the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss this on a pitch that's inside and hits it, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
31.
Into the box now, Kevin Villarreal, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Now he ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Paul Blackburn comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
0-1.
Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. But interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in the gap or over a wall.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Alvin Pauly, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Now this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York seal up their 30th win at home on the season. David Silver.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but